Hi, so for today's project, I'm going to be making a Valentine's Day garland, and I'm going to be using red and pink hearts and just stringing them along. The materials I'm going to be using are just these red heart super saver red and pink yarns, and this is a medium weight yarn. Oh, cherry red and pretty and pink colors. I'm also using this like white and gold twine. If I can find it on Amazon, I'll link it down below. I just had this in my gift wrapping area. And a 5mm hook. Although you can use whatever size you want, depending on the size of heart that you want. And this one is just my Yarnness interchangeable, lighted, stitch counting crochet hook that I really love. This is the light and the counter. Pretty cool. For this simple project, we won't really need to do any stitch counting or anything like that. Let's jump right into it. So it's a very simple project. You're just going to make a bunch of hearts, and it's totally up to you how you want to space it out, what colors you use. I also bought white, but I ended up using just the red and the pink colors. So just really quickly, there's a ton of heart patterns on YouTube, but this is the one that I liked. So let's start off with a magic ring. I just lay my yarn facing down, and I kind of put it on my ring finger and my thumb like this, and like spread my fingers out. I go behind, I cross, and I flip my hand over. So now you have like 2 tracks, and you're just gonna put your hook under and over, twist it up, and grab this one and pull it through. Sometimes I need a little help with the pulling through, but then you have your magic hook or your magic ring. And this is a really big magic ring. You can make it a little bit smaller because we're making a small heart. So now we're going to chain 3. And I'm just using like a medium tension. You can do it tighter or not, up to you. Now I'm going to do 3 treble crochets into the magic ring. So treble crochet is yarn over twice, then yarn over through the magic ring, pull the yarn up, and then yarn over, pull through 2 loops, yarn over, pull through 2, and yarn over, pull through the remaining 2. So we're going to do that 2 more times. So I am a beginner crocheter, and any tips that you have, I welcome them. I just wanted to share these fun little projects with my audience just because it's things you can do while just beginning and learning at the same time. So, and it's very hard to crochet and talk at the same time. I also wanted to document how I'm doing this because I finished this project a while ago and I could not remember how to do the heart, even though I made it like 30 times. So crazy. Now that you have 3 triple crochets, now you're going to do 3 double crochets. And a double crochet is just a yarn over, yarn through the magic ring, yarn over, then yarn over, pull through 2 loops, yarn over, pull through the last 2. So you're just going to do that 3 times. Okay, and now we're just going to chain 1. So just 1 chain, and then we're going to do a triple, just 1 triple crochet. So yarn over twice, pull it through the magic ring, so actually this is the tip of the heart. So now we're just going to do the whole thing mirrored on the other side. So starting with the chain 1, and you can go ahead and push your work to the side if that's easier. Now we're going to do 3 double crochets. I have a hard time when the magic ring is a little bit too loose. And this part gets too loose. I don't know, this yarn, I don't know. It's harder for me to get the tension right, so I have to wind it around my pinky twice. Okay, and then now we're going to do 3 triple crochets. And then we're going to chain 3 and then slip stitch into the magic ring. So you can kind of close it up a little. Slip stitch is just putting your hook into the center of the magic ring, pulling the yarn up, and then pulling it through the loop. So now you're done with round 1. It's going to close up that magic ring. And then now we're going to just slip stitch into the 3 single crochets that we first made. And we're just going to do it into the top loop, so, or the top of the V. So if you see the V right here, just the top. Usually we go through both loops. This time for these 3 slip stitches, just the top. So for the next 3 loops, which are the triple or treble crochet loops, we're going to do 2 single crochets. So sticking your yarn under both of the loops on the V, we're going to do 2 single crochets. That's 1, and then the next stitch, and then the next stitch, 2 singles. Okay, and then the next 3 stitches, we're going to do 1 single crochet in each of those. Okay, so this is the point of the heart, and you can see there's kind of like 2 holes here, and this is where we had the single crochets. So it's a single, treble, and single, right? So in this single crochet spot, we're just going to do 1 regular single crochet. And in the treble crochet, the very point, we're going to do a single crochet, a chain 1, and another single crochet. And that really just defines the point of the heart. Okay, and then so now we're doing the same thing on the other side. In that chain 1 spot, we're just going to do a single crochet. And then the next 3 is a single crochet. And then the next 3 is going to be 2 single crochets. Sometimes it's hard to get in that top treble crochet under the 2 loops, at least for me. Okay. And in the next 3 chain loops, we're just going to go in the top of the V. So if I made it a little tight, it's a little harder. So just slip stitch 3 times. And then to finish our heart, we're just going to kind of pull it tighter and then slip stitch into the center of the heart. So go through the center, move that tail out of the way. Okay, now we can cut our tail. Depending how you're going to do it, you can leave a long tail or not. It's going to pull it through, and then I get my hook and bring that tail to the back. And then we can close the magic ring up all the way. Just pull it tight. And that's what it looks like from the front. So really cute and a really defined heart with a nice point. And that's what I was looking for. To keep the magic ring really, I don't know, tightly closed, I did do a knot in the back. And then we can just weave in the ends. If you want to do it where you're hanging your heart from a string or whatever, you can kind of get both of the yarns and pull it through the top. So if you can tell, if I just hung it like this, it's hanging from the center, and so it's falling forward. You may want to pull it through. I guess I should get both of these. And then kind of poke it through the top part. So it's coming from the center. We're going from the center to the top middle and pull it through. I hope that makes sense. And that way it'll hang nicely. Kind of hard to see, but you see how it's hanging vertically up and down. We're not going to do it like that, so I was just showing you what you could do if you were. I'm just going to string it through with this thread. So you can just go ahead and weave in the ends however you want. So I kind of just go from the back, and then I'm not great at weaving in the ends, I have to admit. I just try to do it so I go this way and I go this way and not make it obvious from the front, right? So this side I will go through this side. I don't want to pull it too tautly because I don't want it to mess up the front of the heart and create little holes in it. So that's good enough. Okay, so that's how you do the hearts, and you just have to make a whole bunch of them, and then you will just get your string, whatever you're going to use. I also had white yarn that I was going to use also, but I thought with the gold it just added like a little bit of, I don't know, sparkle to it, and more modern, less granny, you know, style. And what I did to do mine, I just went through one of the loops on the top of each point and then strung them on. And I did red, pink, and then red, and then pink. I actually already made my garland and I put it up on my desk behind my computer. So I will show you what it looks like in a photo. But this is just to show you right now how I did it. So that's how I made my garland. I hope you guys like this quick project. Oh, the gold part got a little bit stuck here. But this is just for example. Yeah, hope you guys try this. It was a really quick way to make some Valentine's Day decorations. Since I have so much of the yarn, I had some other projects coming along that I'm going to make with these granny squares. If you're interested in seeing that, let me know in the comments. You know me and hearts, I'm like all about Valentine's Day projects, and just wanted to get this one out there before Valentine's Day. So thank you for watching, and I hope you guys have a great Valentine's Day.